Hello again. Hey, it's Dan here in the workshop. I'm got the Sky Ranger on the bench working on it. I took it out Monday and did a maiden flight. And it wasn't the best day to fly. It was cold. I like to go in the morning, but it was only about 40 degrees. But the winds were kind of gusting. You know, maiden flight, you'd want it to be 0 if you can. But anyway, the winds were gusting from 2 to 6 miles an hour. So I flew it, and long story short, she flew real nice, really nice. Climbed right out. No real tendency to veer to the left, or maybe I'm just used to giving her right rudder by now, I don't know. But anyway, she climbed out very smoothly and made a turn, came around the pattern, and came back down across the field. Did that about twice. And then about a third time, the ESC started quacking like a duck. It was squawking, or the motor was surging, sort of a thing. I've had this problem before in the past, and it's a sure sign that the BEC is not providing enough power to the servos, which are being controlled by the gyro. That's the deal with the gyro. If you're going to run a gyro and those servos are all out there dancing around, say, give me power, give me power. And it's trying to do it, but the BEC is not big enough to give it enough power. And this BEC normally works pretty good. It's a 5 amp, 5 volt. When you put an ESC in there, that's about the minimum you can get away with, and we're running on a gyro. So just remember that. So anyway, I also had an issue with the tail wheel. The tail wheel, I'll show you in the back. I think this wire that they gave you is defective. It's really pretty upsetting. When I bent it up, I remember this wire was real soft. This wire right here. And this, after I flew it just 3 flights, landed it. This is a grass field. Granted, the grass is a little long, hasn't been mowed yet. Kind of bumpy, but this tail wheel was bent clear up to here. Clear back. Just bent it right back. So this wire is way too soft for this application. So I've straightened it out. I don't know, I'm going to have to, it's going to be a pain in the rear to fix. A real pain in the rear. Because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to come in here. I'm going to have to cut the rudder off. Cut these hinges. Boom. These are cloth hinges. Cut them out with a knife. And then I'm going to have to take the tail wheel off, straighten this wire out, best remove this linkage, pull it out from the top, and then this wire, of course, comes up here. It goes right, it's inside here, right here where this bend is. So when I get a good wire, good music wire, I don't think this is even music wire, but anyway, I sent a message and some pictures off to Mark at Old School Model. Say, hey, look, this landing gear wire you gave me is terrible. I don't know if you got a bad supplier or what, but you better check it out, and I hope you correct the problem. So anyway, other than that, she flew great. Tracks straight as an arrow, fast, a lot faster than I thought it might be. And I only had to do 2 clicks of up elevator, and it was about as dialed in as you could get it on a windy day. So I have to, you know, dial it in on a calm day and get it really dialed in, and couldn't do it because of the surging of the ESC, but didn't pull or any push or anything. I just flew straight as an arrow. And I think I used that little jig in my last video, my little CG jig. You set that CG at 71 millimeters back from the leading edge of the wing. Use that little jig. It is spot on. It doesn't climb. It doesn't want to. It's perfect. So anyway, that's the initial flight report from the maiden flight. I've got her all torn apart here. You got it. Oh, on the ESC, I ordered a Badass. Badass is the name of the company. I don't know if you're not trying to swear or anything, but that's the name of the company, Badass. So you look at Innovative RC sells them, and a company online called Dude RC. Sell Badass motors and Badass ESC. So after doing more research online, they said you're supposed to run an 85 amp ESC in here. I don't know why you need all that, but you don't. The motor won't. This motor won't pull that much power. But anyway, it has a big BEC, which I want, so that it will drive these high-tech servos. Apparently, take a lot of current. So anyway, that's the flight of the Sky Ranger 40. I like it. Like I said, it's going to be fun to fly. And all the guys at the field liked it. They said, "Oh, we'll have to get us a kit." And I said, "Well, some of these guys, you know, they're just foam guys. They don't know what it's like to build a kit." So I said, "Well, you'll find out. It doesn't come out of the box looking like this." So anyway, I was running an APC prop, and I found this prop in my drawer of props over there. I think this is a master air screw prop. It's an 11.7, and I think I'm going to switch to that. I put this on the balancing thing. This prop is balanced at the factory. It's the most balanced prop I've ever seen. So anyway, this is a Glass Series 11.7 master air screw. I had to file the hole out just a little bit. It could fit on this hub, but it's just perfectly balanced. So I'm going to try this when I get her back up. So I was going to take the ESC out today. You have to, of course, remove the motor off the front. The ESC is down in here, but you pull it out from up in here. It ain't that too bad, but you know, I've learned my trick with these supply train issues and all that stuff. I'm not taking it apart till I get the new ESC in my hand. So with my luck, they'll be lost in a boat or someplace from China, and I won't get it. So when I get the new ESC, I'll tear it further down. For now, I bent this tail wheel back up and lined up the rudder with it. Got it all straightened out, but I'm sure this thing will just fold right back up. You know, once you start bending them, they lose whatever tension they had. Like I said, I don't think this is either defective or wasn't even music wire to start with. So anyway, that's the flight report. So she's going to be a sweet flyer once I get her sorted out. So thanks for watching. Out here.